trust Radio 1 now.
You on a musical journey deep into the world of drum and bass. If you're easily offended by strong language, scared of the dark, or just don't like cussing on your radio, switch off now. Everybody else, are you with us? Are you really with us? Let's go! It's drum and bass time! Fabio on Radio 1! Fabio. It's Radio 1. Time for your drum and bass injection. Drum and bass, drum and bass, drum and bass, drum and bass, drum and bass. This time is flying blind. Radio 1. Liquid Funk, sound of Fabio on Radio 1. This time is flying blind.
Many thanks, many thanks. Chris Goldfinger, Reggae Dancehall Business. Yeah. Always dropping some big tunes. He's always dropping some tunes, man. Love that show. It's Fabio, this drum and bass. For the next 2 hours, we have got big things popping, as per usual. But getting you ready for the Christmas period, we've got the mighty Shy FX up in the piece. The one and only. He will be here real soon. We're going to get things cracking because it's the Legend series, and you do not get more legendary than the mighty Shy FX. Following them from Goldie, Frosty, Zinc. Shy FX is in the building, coming to spin some tunes for us, so he's going to be up real soon. Got more of your Facebook shouts. We have got the top 10. And we clicked off the show. We kicked off the show tonight with the sound of TC alongside Subfocus. Little thing titled Borrowed Time. Big, big, big tune. On top of everything else, we've got some wonderful new tunes. Got new Chasing Status. We've got new Logistics. Got new Alex Perez. Got new Links. All brand new beats, baby. Something from the Q Project, little thing entitled Everything Changes But Me. It's Fabio FM. Welcome.
Somebody make some noise for Fabio.
Track entitled Everything Changes But Me. That is a Q Project, forthcoming on CIA. Right, as I told you before, we are continuing. Damn, what's the matter with my mouth tonight? We're continuing our Legend series. We've had Goldie this year. We've had Zinc, we've had Jumping Jack Frost, we've had LTJ Bookham. And what we're doing, we're bringing in true legends of the game. And seriously, you do not get bigger and better than the mighty, mighty Shy FX. He's going to be up in around 5 to 10 minutes time. And we have got so much new music. I've been inundated with some big tunes this week. So, don't go anywhere. You need to keep in tune to the show tonight. Gonna give some Facebook love. Of course, Facebook is, we've got locked onto Facebook, you know, our little group therapy kind of thing. I've got to say hi to people that have joined in the week. We've got to say big hi to Dave Martinez from Boston, Jamie Walker from Kent, Bradley Lane from the UK, John Regan from Cambridge, Mark Lawrence from Florida, Adam Downey, Andrew James, Austin Paris, not Powers, Dimitri Alayev from Montclair, sounds like you're from Moscow, sir, Leanne Brocklehurst from London, Heidi Sherwood, Zazie Brabin from Bristol, Des Dubbo, Bobby Hussein, Danielle Foster, Wayne Thompson from the Midlands, Brett Luscombe, and Ken Napier from New Zealand. Thank you very much. Those are all people that logged onto Facebook, and if you want to log onto Facebook, click on groups and just join the club. Right, coming up real soon, we've got Shy FX. We have got big tunes tonight. Brand new from Fresh, from Chasing Status, from Logistics, from Links. More new stuff from Caliber. New stuff from Zinc as well, man. The show is going to be tonk. Also, we got my right-hand man tonight, Phil. He's here making sure everything runs tight, because you know we run a tight ship over here, Fabio FM. That's the way we do. Little D&B version of one of my favourite house tunes of the last 7-8 years, Pépé Bradock. A little thing entitled Deep Burn. Big shout to the Insiders crew. It's Fabio FM, baby.
The home of UK drum and bass is Fabio on Radio 1.
Sound of the Insiders, an official remix of Pépé Bradock's Burning. A brilliant house tune from back in the day. Big shout going out to Insiders, big shout going out to all the Bristol crew, the Dojo Lounge crew. Shouting up Everson and everybody involved tonight. A wonderful night down in Bristol. I think they do it once every 2 months. Proper things going on down there. So big shout to you all. Got so much things happening in the show tonight. So many things happening. And we have got the biggest thing happening straight after next tune. We got Shy FX up in the piece. Big shout going out to Rio as well, my boy. He's down, doing his thing. Good to see you in the house, baby. We've also got the One Extra chart. Last week's number 1 was Chasing Status with that big tune Hurt You. But, you know, Disco Dodo's still in the background. A few other tunes vying for that number 1 spot. So we're going to see what's cracking in about an hour's time. And speaking of Chasing Status, told you got something brand new from them. And this is it. Forthcoming on Ram, little thing entitled Bionics. So we got Shy FX up in the piece. Straight after this, it's Fabio FM, baby. This is how we do Saturday night, Sunday morning.
drum and bass. Fabio on Radio 1.
Sound of Chasing Status. Little thing titled Bionics, a different flicks to hurt you. But that's what I like to see. when you can roll it this way or that way. Versatility. So we're going to see if Hurt You's number one in the charts in a little while. But before that, you know, we've had the Legend series this year, as I've kind of mentioned before. We've had some big dogs up in the piece. But to end off the year, you know, sometimes you talk about innovators and guys that have done things to bring this music to the fore. I don't think nobody has done more than this man that I brought in tonight. Big, big, big shout. And a brap everything going out to Shy FX. What's up, Doc?
Wow.
Follow that.
What's up, fam? I'm cool, man.
Yeah, you good, man?
Yeah, I'm safe, mate. I'm safe.
You know I've got to give you a big up like that, though, Shy.
Mate, that was tight. I don't know what to say. I'll give you the money afterwards, yeah?
You know what? The thing is, I mean, you get artists over the years that come and go, and they come and they do their thing and they disappear and you don't hear from them again. But you've just kept it. I know the saying's a bit of a cliche, but you kept it real over the years, and you've just kept it fresh, man. And it's amazing the way you've done things, and you know, the way you just kind of like take a little step back every now and again. I think that's a good thing. Do you do that purposely? Is that something?
Definitely. I mean, for me, I just got pride in what I do. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be like rinsing myself out, and then people telling me, you know what, the last batch sounds like the last batch and you're not really bringing nothing to the table. Just like to take a step back and see what's going on, see where I can fit in and then bring something back, do you know what I mean? That is
like, I think if I was an artist, that is the way I would do things. But do you find it difficult then stepping back into the studio? Or is it that when you take your time off, you're doing your homework?
Always doing my homework.
Of course.
I mean, for me, you know what it is? I'm playing out all the time, do you know what I mean? So I'm doing from, you know, the big gigs to the up and coming things. So I still like to see what's going on in that. When I do have spare time, I'm going to different functions and, you know, from the dubstep things to jazz things to just whatever.
Yeah, man, because like, sun, rain or shine, I see you dance Swerve. It's like on a Wednesday night, right? Seriously, and Shy knows how true this is. You know, Swerve, we do it every single week. Sometimes we don't have busy nights, and you know, I look around, I just see Shy, man,
rocking
and he's
out
there,
on the dance floor,
rocking out with Rio. They're there all night. It's slapping on the walls, checking out what's going on, and I think that's a really important thing, because you know, Wednesday night, I know sometimes it must be a hard thing for you to do, but you still come out, you know, to see what's popping, man.
Yeah,
and
to tell the truth, usually it's just before a studio session I come down just to get a vibe, do you know what I mean? So like more time I usually go before a studio session, and that's what you see. As soon as you play a tune, I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm off. I'm off, you know what I mean? To all my foot skank back the wall, you know what I mean? And
for
back
real?
to the studio, yeah, that's me.
So now I know your secret, dog. Because you know what? That is so true, you know. Sometimes I play a little tune and Shy come up to me and he'll go, yeah, that tune's bad. And then he'll go, 2 minutes later, he'll go, yeah, all right, Fab, I'm good, you know. And I'm like, damn. But anyway, listen, let's talk about, because you are kind of, you kind of, where do you live? Where you live in the States, or you live in here, or?
I'm all over the place, man. To be fair. Now 6 months of the year I'm touring, and I just like it like that. So every other month I'm doing the States, and the month that I'm here I just do Europe. Just keeping it moving like that.
So you do, when you say you go all over Europe, man, and you do the UK stuff, and
yeah.
And how doesn't that tire you out, dog?
Yeah, of course, man. But I don't know. It just keeps. That's the only way for me to like. It just keeps me interested in what's going on, and you know, just seeing different countries and different vibes and people's view and what's going on. It just influences what I do. Do you know what I mean? So
anyway, let's take things back, Shy. Let's take it back, because was you a DJ first or an artist first? How did this all kind of happen for you?
Oh, mate.
We're going back a long time.
Yeah,
now,
a long time ago.
But your ambitions as a child, when you were sitting down, what was your dreams? To get a big hit, or to be an artist, to DJ?
I was about 16 or so. I was in like the reggae sound system thing. A few of us had a little crew or whatever, and we were playing reggae stuff and that. But I was doing a sound engineering course at the time as well.
Okay.
So I kind of got into it via the selecting side of things, but I still wanted to produce the music as well.
So in the sound system, you was a selector?
Yeah, I was a selector at the time.
Okay.
One of the dudes from there brought in, I can't remember what it was called, but an early jungle tune anyway, and it just blew me away. I was like, I need to be into this, do you know what I mean? Then I went to the first rave. I was underage, but still, I got in there, and it was just seeing like black and white people, and like from reggae to rock to all this music. It just blew me away. You know what I mean?
Because that's what people don't understand. I'm glad you touched on that, because people don't understand when pre-rave, before this all happened, everything, it wasn't segregated, but you didn't see that kind of like black-white thing.
No, not at all.
People from all different kind of cultures and mixing. It was like, in the reggae days, we used to just roll with our peeps, and that's the way it used to be, innit? Really.
And then when I went to the first rave and saw what was going on and saw the love there and that, and the music and the energy,
it just blew you away, man.
Yeah, so, I went on a sound engineering course, and the first placement was Arewa Studios, which was the Mad Professor. So so I started off there. And then the second placement was Sour Records, which is where I made the first few tunes, batch of tunes, whatever. And
of course, Sour Records was a big like label back in the day, man. Sour was like...
Yeah, they were massive back then in the jungle days.
For real.
I was a tape hop, which meant that I had to do things like make cups of tea for people. I had to do what I had to do until they asked me to clean the toilets, and that's when I was like, whoa, that's not the one. So the official...
Sour by name and by nature. What are the ones?
So the official story after that was I left the Gangster tune, which was the first tune I made there, and then they heard it, and then they signed me as an artist. But the real story was after I got sacked for not cleaning the toilets. I went down to SRD, which is a distribution company.
Of course.
And I wanted to put the tune out there, do a P&D deal. But they were like, the tune's cool, but we really need you to put on an established label. I was like, man. So I went back to Sour and actually gave them money to put out my tune. I think that's the first in history, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it?
Yeah,
that is incredible.
Yeah. So I had to give them, I think it was about $1,000 at the time. And at 16 years old, you know what I mean?
That was big things,
yeah, it was a big thing to do. But after the tune sold and done what it done, that's when they're like, okay, we need to get in on this jungle thing, and then that's when I got signed as an artist and just rolled from there. That
is incredible, and that shows a dedication to this music that you've never lost, really.
Nah, not at all.
That is incredible, man. Yeah. I didn't know that. See how long I've known you, and I did not know how that happened.
Yeah.
All right, man. Listen, we're gonna bust the first tune, and this is something I'm really kind of hoping you're going to leave with me, Dom. Because I just heard a little snippet of this thing, and you know what? I tell you what, there's a lot of talk about this on the street, because a lot of people coming up to me asking, have you got this? And I'm like, no, Shy's holding this down. But tell us what it is anyway, man.
Bambaata, and it's the DJ Break remix.
Damn! And when's this going to be released?
How long's a piece of shit? No, very soon. We're not being long over here now.
But this is big, yeah? This is massive, big on the dance floor, man. Right, we've got Shy FX in the house. We're going to be talking about the original Nutter phase, going through the mid-90s straight after this. Big tune out the road right now. Going to be a big tune around Christmas time. The Bambaata remix by Break. It's Fabio FM with Shy FX.
This is the BBC. It's drum and bass time.
setting the standards in drum and bass. Fabio on Radio 1.
Somebody make some noise for Fabio.
We have got Shy FX in the house. Damn,
Oi.
that is fire.
Mate, I'm all skanking out in here right now. How you mean?
He dealt with that properly.
That's liquid business, man. Why break, man? There's so much artists that could have done this, and I think you've made the perfect choice.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think there was too many that could do it, to tell you the truth. It's like, I was thinking about who could do this, and Drake's the only one that came to mind, you know what I mean? He's got the new school thing going, but he's still got the B line, still got that old jungle vibe, do you know what I mean?
For real,
like,
man.
Nah, man, he dealt with it.
You know what? Bambaata is a track. It's like Disco Dodo. It's very difficult to remix because it's so what it is. It's hard to turn it into something even slightly different, man.
Yeah.
But that must be smashing up the dance,
it's
bro.
hurting it, mate. Hurting it.
So when you know when a man don't even know when stuttering and everything.
No, I'll leave it here. Mate. I'll leave it here.
You being serious? Yeah.
No, you got that, man.
You don't want to hold it down,
Yeah,
Shy.
it's cool. It's cool.
You being serious, dog? All right, cool. But anyway, listen, we've got this interview to do, and there's people know of you, but not everyone knows the real history behind Shy FX. One of the landmark jungle tunes, and a tune that, with a couple of other tunes, set off the whole pace of jungle in the early 90s, was Original Nutter, of course, with UK Apache, who you linked up with. How did the link with UK Apache come about, and how did that whole thing with Original Nutter, because that tune is a kind of landmark tune in the whole jungle scene, isn't it, really?
It was through management, or the guy called Vince, rest in peace, who died a few years ago.
Okay.
He knew Apache's management, and Apache must have contacted Sour and said, the original movement track for Nutter is the Gangster tune, which was the first tune I released on Sour, and he was like spitting his lyrics on that. So I got a little tune for you. He came down to the studio, spat it, and that was it. Do you know what I mean? It was curtains from then.
Kind of like a classic was made.
Yeah, I mean, we vibe straight away. Because when I work with artists and stuff, for me it's all about the vibe, and if I gel with the person as well, and we gelled straight away, and it just worked.
And did you have any idea that this was going to be a milestone in this music?
Nah, I knew it was a big tune. You know what I mean? It's you know, you get the butterflies and you can just feel when you've got a big tune in your hands. But I didn't know it was going to be that big, obviously. You know, and I was just a youth still, so.
Yeah, I mean, going out and hearing a tune go off at that early age.
Mate, I wasn't even allowed to go to some of the clubs to hear it being played. People had to tell me about it. You know what I mean?
You heard it through the grapevine. And then you got to remember, those days, there weren't computers about either.
Right,
it wasn't like the computer
today.
age, so you just had to have your mans knocking down your door saying, Shy, this tune is butting off, man.
All it was like, Cool FM was like a big influence. I mean, that was the only way I could hear the music back then.
For real? For real, man?
So, you know, I used to wait up till, I think it was 12 o'clock midnight on Sundays at Brocky and Det. You know, they were like the hot boys and Cool at the time. And of course, sorry, DJ Ash as well, he was the first person to ever play a track of mine.
For real?
Yeah. So yeah, I would listen to, you know, he wouldn't play the tune. I was like, oh, what's going on, man? It's not playing my tune. You know what I mean? But about 3 weeks later, he played it, and from then it became a big tune.
Man, that is incredible. And what was your thoughts then? Was it to kind of like go into college education? What was your? Did you want to be an artist at that time?
Yeah, that was my whole thing. I didn't really think it was going to pop off so quickly though, because like my father and a few other people in my family make music, and they gave me all the warnings and stuff. Make sure you got a plan B, blah blah blah. So I was training up to be a computer programmer as well, and that was where I was, what I was aimed. Had my focus on, but
for real,
yeah. Fortunately, things just popped off really early, so it's a blessing.
What was you thinking at the time? Right, I've made this tune. This tune is smashing up the place. Yeah. What do I do next? What was
exactly? That's me. While everyone's patting me on the back saying, you know, you make, you know, because at the time as well, I think there was like a TV documentary.
Yeah, that's right.
That was on, and you know what I mean? Yeah. It was just, everything just blew up. It's like 1 minute I'm there, I don't know, just thinking about how am I going to earn my next P, and then the next day I'm all on TV and people coming up to me, and it's you know, it's at that age, you know what I mean?
That's the good life, isn't it? That's the good life.
It was a blessing, man. But yeah, while people going on about, yeah, you made it over this one tune, whatever, I'm thinking, what are you talking about, blood? I was parallel about the next tune. Like I always am. Always thinking, you know, you're as good as your last tune.
Yeah, that's batch. So true. So true.
You know.
And I think that's a great way to look at, I mean, I do that as a DJ. I'll be very kind of critical of myself. It doesn't really matter how much people can tell you that you've played a good set, unless you feel it inside that you have. You are as good as the last gig you played, man. And that's why if I do a gig and I don't feel right about it, I've got to rectify it on the next gig. That's the way it always goes, man.
And then that's why there's only a few of us from back in the day that are still around now. You know, because we've seen a lot of people come, a lot of people go, and the thing is, we've got pride in what we do, and I just couldn't go out like that. Do you know what I mean?
No, for real.
Out things just for the sake of it. There's one named DJ producer that I spoke to a few years ago, who won awards and all sorts, and you know, he was like, yeah, Shy, man, we don't really need to try anymore, man. We're name brands now, we're household names. I'm like, what's this dude talking about?
I know, man.
Do you know what I mean? And
that's the bad way to think.
Of course it is.
And that is a way a lot of guys do get caught up and think like that, and just think, all right, I'm going to rehash this a million times throughout my career, just make money, and I'll just get out of here. And of course, if you remember back to the jungle days in the 90s, there was money being made. It was a money time. You started to see man driving around in Mercs, in Ferraris, in Porsches, and it was a crazy time, man. But a lot of them guys now are kind of driving mini metros and stuff like that, because you know, they kind of like, I think you really got to take stock, man. They get caught up, you know what I'm saying? But how comes that? Is it the fact that you had good people around you? Yeah,
just like from my mother down to the people around me, man.
For real.
Like, just keep me grounded. I never really got caught up in all that. But, you know, to this day, I don't really get caught up in any of that stuff. You see me in the club and I enjoy myself and stuff, but you know, I'm out straight after. I'm not really caught up in any of it. The
gossip, the madness that's going on.
You don't really hear nothing about me.
No, for real.
I'm just not out there. That's not what I'm about. I'm about the music, and I'm just really feel blessed to, you know, all now be here talking to you about music.
I know we've had
You know what
many
I mean?
talks.
Exactly.
We've had many talks over the years where we say, you know what, every day we get up, we just feel blessed about this game, man. Anyway, we got one of your boys, Benny Page. This is a tune. This is such a tune, man. This is Turn Out the Lights, right?
Turn Out the Lights, yeah.
And this was released
Digital Soundboy about a year and a half ago.
about a year and a half ago, man. But still doing damage on the dance floor, right?
They're still working.
Big up to Benny and all the Digital Soundboy crew. It's Fabio with Shy FX in the house. We're just talking, playing music, doing what we do on Radio 1. Turn Out the Lights, Benny Page from last year, big tune. Keep it locked.
Boys! steal, cheat, deceit. I myself, Selassie, I continually.
Radio 1.
Selassie, I continually. That's it.
Fabio, 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 Fabio,
Listen, I tell you what, there's some skanking, there's some big things popping up in here. I just thought I'd tell you that. I just thought I'd tell you there's some big things popping up in here. This is proper things, Shy.
Thank you very much.
This is proper things. You're listening to Fabio alongside Shy FX in the Legend series. Also, big shout going out to Rio, all the Cool FM crew. Also, big shout to Phil producing in the house. Check this out. Deep.
Selassie, I continually. That's it. Selassie, I continually. That's it. Selassie, I continually. 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 Se That's it.
music, love One Extra.
Morning, it's the One Extra Breakfast crew.
Good morning.
I'm Trevor Nelson.
Yeah, we know you're Trevor, and Zena, you're always forgetting about me.
Wake 'em up, big celebs, big tunes, and big mouths.
It's just my big mouth.
It's too early in the morning for all of this. This is your guide to the Black Music Underground with me, Mr. Jam, Monday to Friday evenings from 7. Think of it as your essential 5 a day of what's big in the clubs, on the street, on the internet, and on your radio.
Love One Extra.
Yo, it's Cameo, UKG MVP. Every night we have the big hitters in specialist music going deeper underground.
One Extra, your source for black music from the BBC on digital radio, digital TV, and online. bbc.co.uk/OneExtra.
Love black music, love One Extra.
Radio
1.
It's Fabio FM. We have got Shy FX up in the house. That is gully, man. That is proper gully.
DJ Loxy brought it there, man.
And what's that tune called?
It's called Green Destiny. It's coming out on digital Soundboy, forthcoming.
That is skanking. That's proper skanking.
I have to take my headphones off there, man.
Right. But you are known for skanking out on the dance floor. It's when the kind of, it's like being at church and people speaking in tongues. It's like one of them things, man. It's like it hits you. Like I've seen it, and it's like, you know what? This music's just taking me. I'm just gonna lick wood and skank down the place.
That's me.
That's great to see someone expressing themselves, because some more time nowadays you see, I think people take everything a little bit too serious sometimes.
Man. And if you don't enjoy it, how do you expect no one else to enjoy it?
Exactly, man, exactly. But you're known as one of the people that have always kept the element of jungle and a kind of a black element to the music that you make. It's always real B-lines, and is that a really important factor to you?
Yeah, I just love B-lines.
Yeah, for real, man.
And yeah, I don't like go out of my way to make a certain style of music or whatever, but it's just in me, innit? So I think the most important thing is keeping current and being up to date with, the different styles and trends or whatever, but still having your sound within that. You know what I mean? Man. I think that's where a lot of people that have been in it for a minute lose their way. They try and keep up what's going on and start copying what's going on.
Yeah, for real.
Or
instead of upgrading
or
your own business.
Yeah, or they just stick with a formula and don't update what they're doing. So
it's so longevity.
It's difficult. It's a difficult thing, man.
It's a difficult thing. I mean, you see it in not only in drum and bass, you see it in R&B, you see it in hip hop, you see how people just lose their flavour a little bit, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And what do you think that is, as being an artist, man?
It's just difficult. Like I said, I think a lot of people, especially on our circuit, they just rinse themselves out and they don't really know when it's time to take a break and, chill or whatever. And again, for me, it's like the music I make, it always reflects on how I'm feeling, what I've been going through and stuff. And especially after I've done an album, I've said all I've got to say, so I need to start living again. Do you know what I mean? So I start going out and checking out different things and whatnot. As soon as I feel like I've experienced a few things and I can bring something to the table, like I said previously, I do that. But I think people just get caught up and maybe they're saying, some people do it for the wrong reasons, as we discussed, off air, because they've got a few mortgages and whatever to pay, they want to keep up with all that, so it becomes a money thing, they're scared of taking risks or whatever, man. But I just love this thing too much to be doing any of that, you know what I mean?
But so now let's because now you had there's only been a few like major drum and bass hits, and it came at a time around LK came out, and then you had a huge hit. We've because we got to move on. We've bypassed Bambaata slightly, but you had Bambaata, which was another monster tune. Came at a really weird time for jungle. Jungle was kind of going in through that transition where garage was coming through, and I remember the
some of the grief I went
through some of the drama. Well, no, this is actually a story that needs to be told. You want to tell the story?
Yeah, cool.
Because it's the never gonna give you up story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it? Where was this at?
Was that Telepathy? I can't remember exactly where it was. Yeah, for me, like, I came up from when going to Wax Club, Roll Express, all that stuff, where you see like from DJ Brocky to Ryder to Bookham playing under the same roof. And sometimes you hear a hip-hop tune being drawn there, just whatever the vibe was. And that was my vibe at the time. I was feeling some of the garage tunes, and I've made like a special between that helicopter tune I made and the garage bin there. And I played it at Telepathy, and it went off like was the biggest tune of the night.
Yeah.
But a few DJs weren't feeling that too much, you know what I mean? Obviously they thought like it was a threat.
Yeah.
A lot of people jumping ship and going to the whole garage thing or whatever, so all of a sudden it was, boy, what's Shy doing? Shy can't come. Because at the time as well, because, you know, what I was doing was really popular or whatever, and some people just didn't really they weren't really feeling what was going on.
They really want you to shine,
Yeah, they didn't. And that's all it was.
Yeah, they didn't want you to shine.
Yeah,
Let's
so
get it straight,
that was the excuse they needed. You know, like pretty much now everyone seems to be shouting pendulum, and they're this and that. Like I feel a lot of people, tell the truth, are just hating the situation, and now they made a little mistake with what they said on the forum and whatnot. They're jumping on that. I think that was the same thing there.
Yeah.
But I didn't make no mistake. I was just doing what I was feeling.
Of course.
But yeah, the situations where man's all hearing Bambaata music house at the time where we used to cut tunes, and I don't want it in on the Shy's doing and phoning that back, and we need to boycott him with no more Shy tunes.
Did it get that deep?
It got that deep, mate. It got that deep that people were saying, let's boycott Shy, can't make another tune again. You know, so
that is crazy,
again,
man.
About a year and a half, I just took time out, like, cool, just, you know, do what you're doing. I was making things like under aliases like I always do. And then the Bambaata tune came, and then I'm everyone's friend again.
Yeah, of course. So you know, it works, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's nothing.
But then Shake Your Body was then a change for you in kind of slight change in direction, because it was this full vocal, this kind of like brassy, kind of big, kind of Brazilian-y kind of vibe. How did that come about, man? How did you get the vibe for that?
Everything at the time was really dark. Yeah, I think the only vocal tune that was around at the time was Hide You.
Yeah, that's right. Of course. Yeah, Kashin.
Yeah, I was going down to your club a lot when it was like Velvet Room.
Yeah, and
I was one of the guys moaning about how dark everything was, and you know, me some music and we need to bring the girls in, you know, that conversation. You turn around to me and you're like, oh, Shy, man, you're a producer, if you want to change things, change it.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. So no, I think Dillinger came out with a tune. I can't remember what it was, but it had some piano in it or whatever.
Okay.
And then there was a break I found on one, was it Funky Drums from Hell or something? So I called Carl and I was like, yeah, I've got to break that sound, your kind of vibe. And he's like, yeah, cool, do your tin in it. Then I've done the vocal thing, and Di came and blessed it. I had to make it sound like an R&B track first for her to do her thing.
Okay,
then change it to a drum and bass track. And it took a minute.
Yeah.
For the first 6 months, I mean, Hype, I think, was the first person I gave it to, and Hype was like, it's cool, but you know, maybe you should just have a few vocals here and there, allow the full vocal thing.
Yeah.
And you know, people didn't get it. And then I mixed it down again. I think I went to a different place to cut it, because the first cut was really low. You know what our scene's like.
Yeah, of course.
And as soon as they had that bright, loud cut, all of a sudden people got it. It was like one of the loudest tunes at the time.
Right, yeah.
The vocal cut through nicely. It was on the circuit for about another year.
Was it that long?
Yeah, it was a year and a half on the circuit before it actually came out properly.
Wow.
You know, it was a long time.
That goes to show how, like, people really can't get their heads around vocals in drum and bass.
Yeah, or just certain, many vocal tunes. I find that it usually does that whole tape pack thing first. People learn the song.
And then they need to kind of live the song a little bit before they kind of. And well, I tell you something, man. You gave that to me, and I've got to be honest with you, I slept on that for a little while. I did sleep on that tune, and I remember going out once and hearing Brian G play it. He played it in Swerve, actually.
Right.
I was like, hang on a minute. And I went up to you, I was like, Shy, that's your tune, isn't it? He was like, fam, I gave you that a little while ago, you know. I was like, yeah, for real.
It's what happens though, vocal tunes.
Yeah, of course, man.
The thing is, I can read the crowd a lot now, so I just watch the way people skank to a tune or move to a tune. I know they need to learn it and whatever. Sometimes it goes over people's heads, but I can always tell if it's going to work or not within the first 2 weeks of playing a track, do you know what I mean? So
listen, right, what we're going to have next from you, I'll tell you what, whatever you have next, right, it's got to be on this CD.
Oh, no.
What have you got next? So have you got
number 5, hopefully, is a raw remix, one of two.
Oh yeah, and you're joking, yeah? You have gone back in, Shy.
There's a G-dub. I think this one's G-dub. I'm not even sure.
All right. We have got Shy FX in the house. I'll tell you what, we have We're having a good time up in here, man. Playing tunes, talking, doing our thing. Another big remix for you. A remix of Ra. It's Fabio, Shy FX in the house.
By the power of Ra. By the power of Ra.
The sound of G-Dubs on the remix of Shy FX's Ra, The Power Of. It's Fabio alongside Shy FX. We have got the One Extra Radio 1 chart coming up in a little while. But we're spinning tunes, catching some jokes. That's the way we do. Right, Shy, we have got a few questions for you, man.
Right.
From Facebook.
Okay.
Right, love your work. When you go out DJing, what tracks have you been playing out? That's a bit random, isn't it? The latest stuff.
Yeah, the latest stuff, you know. No, whatever, man. At the moment, I've been going through this stage of making tunes designed for that particular rave. So I've been making special versions for that rave. Do you know what I mean? So
that is incredible because now, we've got to touch on this because you make specials, which means that he's got tunes with like an idea in it, like saying Shy FX, made specially for like clubs that you're playing at, man.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Basically, obviously a lot of my gigs are booked far in advance, whatever. So I look at whatever I've got that month, try and find out as much information as I can about that particular gig, and then I bring in artists to come in and voice something for that gig. It just shows that
takes up a lot of time.
It sure does a lot of money as well. But it's something special for the ravers and stuff that pay the money to come and see you, isn't it?
That's another side of the dedication and giving something back thing, man. Because I didn't know that's the way you did it, man. You go in and you do a block.
Yeah, I do a block. Yeah, so sometimes I miss a few because gigs come in late or
of course,
whatever. But,
of course.
Yeah, that's how it runs.
Incredible, man. And anyway, that question came in from Alfredo Ramirez down in Texas. Got another one from Dave Marshall in Los Angeles, and he says, are you thinking about getting a place in LA, because we see you out here all the time?
Yeah.
But you could just be flossing out there.
Like every month, every other month, I always make sure that's a stop. I've got a lot of business running out there.
Of course.
Breakage lives out there as well.
Yeah,
He's on the label. I like to touch base with all the artists whenever I can.
He's great, man. He's a great
definitely. And you never know, to tell you the truth. I mean, there's a lot of people I know out there, and the vibe is really cool. I've got family out there. It's blessed.
For real, man. Yeah. And is there kind of like gigs, special gigs you do out there, or is it a bit of both business and gigging?
I don't try and play out anywhere too often, obviously, apart from London. Do you know what I mean? Of course. I just don't want people to get fed up with you.
Of course.
But I'm going to be starting something out there very soon. I've done a rooftop party at the Standard Hotel downtown there.
Damn!
Yeah, a little pool party. It was a nice.
Get your swagger on, yeah?
It's tidy. You're so used to playing at certain parties and that. Sometimes it's cool just to do something different and something a bit more mature.
Yeah. And that's you do that like a couple of times a year?
I'm gonna be. I mean, the whole thing with the digital Soundboy thing is I'm trying to make it much more of an eclectic thing. And there's a lot of us now that are late 20s, just touching our 30s or whatever.
Yeah, like that. Every time I say that, people laugh. Don't know why, but yeah.
That want to go out and want to hear this music, but sometimes they're scared off by the ravers. And,
of course. And by the perception.
Exactly.
Drum and bass has got a little bit of a stigma still from the 90s. Yeah. And things that's happened then, it's like, things have changed, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's cool to dress up and...
Of course, man. Of course. Actually, all right, I'll talk to you about that after. But anyway, last question. This one's coming in from Marius from Norway, and he says, what's the next step for you as an artist, label, manager?
As an artist, my next album, it should be finished hopefully by the end of Jan, and I start feeding out tunes from there.
For real.
Again, it's there's a few biggies on there, and I've mixed it up and just kept it moving, man.
So let's touch on that slightly. Now you have totally kept this locked off. I mean, no one's heard nothing. No. People might have heard snippets of bits and pieces here and there, but the whole thing has been like, it's like a top secret project, man. Is that because of the market today and the way things are?
The way it is. The last project, I wasn't feeling the way tunes got leaked left, right and centre. Even people who were in the camp, I had to sack a few, tell the truth. They were leaking tunes out.
To get Alan Sugar in their ass, right?
Put it this way, something like Feelings comes out, too many people have it. It's on all the tape packs and whatnot. It blows up, and that was supposed to be one of the tunes from the album and whatnot. And then Every Day got leaked, and On the Run went out there. And
it doesn't help, does it? It doesn't help.
Before you know it, you're still writing the album. Sometimes it takes up to a year or whatever to do what you're doing. Yeah. By the time you finish and all the tunes are leaked, people don't want to know about the project no more. It's old. And you can't blame the punters. They've been hearing this tune like for a year by everybody. People that shouldn't even be having it on tape packs all over the net. It's like, I can't, we spend too much time and too much money on these projects to have that happen,
For real, man. So, are you excited about this project?
I'm always excited about the project, man. No, definitely.
And as a guy who's made, like, so many classic moments in drum and bass, it's feeling right for you,
That's feeling cool, but I don't really think of it. I just look at it like, a lot of the guys I move with can't stand drum and bass. They hate it. You know what I mean? And my whole thing is to get those guys around me banging the walls and saying, you know what, I don't really like what you're doing, and at the same time have those same tunes smacking up the dance floor and having guys like yourself ring me up and I want that tune. If I've got that balance, that makes me happy, man,
Wow, that's a great way of doing things, man, because there are people that outside of drum and bass that love Feelings, because I know as Feelings get played I know people that have said to me they've gone out to kind of like Movida and places like that, and they've heard Feelings in there, man, and that is such a good thing, because you've got to have those kind of tunes, because those kind of tunes, if we had more Feelings, drum and bass would be where everyone kind of wants it to be. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, there's a generic side of drum and bass where, you know, I love drum and bass and the dance floor thing and stuff like that. But I wish we did have a few more tunes that were landmark tunes and then we could say, you know what, this is us, man. And, you know, these are special kind of moments in our music. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so, anyway, who's you got some big guests up on the album that or can't you don't really want to divulge that?
Yeah, I don't really
you want to. Yeah, you need to hold that down, man.
But I mean, my project has come in. Mark T-Power's project has come in. Breaker just started doing his album. Benny and Marcus, they're doing a compilation thing.
And that's Marcus Visionary, right?
Yeah, Marcus Visionary, sorry.
Wicked.
We signed the DJ called B-Traits, who she's sent a few tunes over that they're killers. I mean, she needs help on the mix downs and stuff, but again, that's what I do as well. Like, if I hear a tune sent to me and it's not, there's something there, if I feel like I can help mix it down, arrange it, then
I'll do that. Man.
So yeah, there's a lot going on. We've also got some dubstep projects coming, and some broken beat projects. And, you know, the initial idea for the label wasn't supposed to just be a drum and bass label. It was supposed to be an eclectic thing, but I kind of got caught up on the drum and bass.
Of course, man. Of course.
You know, but it's time to start releasing the other styles of music and that on a said label.
So what do you feel about the whole dubstep movement, which is growing rapidly kind of by the week? It's a fast growing movement, and what are you thinking about it, man?
I love it. You know what I mean? It's like Sarah, who runs Temper, one of the biggest dubstep labels. She used to look after Digital Soundboy as well. So I was hearing a lot.
Right.
So I was hearing a lot of what was going on in the early days.
Okay.
And, you know, I always had
you've seen it grow.
Yeah. Like I said, whenever I'm not playing now,
you go and check out some other things.
Yeah, just see what's going on. Do you know what I mean?
I'll tell you one thing though. I'm feeling the whole dubstep thing, but I hate when people like one kind of music and then try and say they hate the other kind.
No, it's not
some dubstep people I know, it's kind of like, I'm not into drum and bass no more. It's like, why? It's like, we can coexist here, guys. You know what I mean? It's all good.
Yeah, but at the same time, because it's getting popular, so much people jumping on it. And
we've been through it all before.
Yeah, I'm just hearing like slow down jungle tunes.
no, exactly. Let's get it straight.
It's nuts, but no, it's a healthy scene, and because it's so young and fresh, and that people are not afraid to experiment.
Of course, man, and it's great to hear ideas like that, man. Right now, we've got something special. We've got a special in the house.
Special request, right.
Right, this is a special. It's Marcus Visionary. And you need to hear this. A change is going to come. It's Fabio with a mighty Shy FX up in the house. Check this out.
I was born by the river. Yeah. In a little tent. Oh, and just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. Pull up. I was born by the river in a little tent, just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Yes, it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know hard, sometimes you feel blue. Put the things on your mind that you're going through. It'll be okay when it's said and done. A change gon' come. A change gon' come. I know that life is hard, sometimes you feel blue. With things on your mind that you're going through. It'll be okay when it's said and done. Change gon' come. Change gon' come.
It's a worldwide thing. Drum and bass and Radio 1.
It's Fabio on Radio 1. Fabio. Radio 1. It's a UK thing. It's a worldwide thing. Drum and bass on Radio 1.
Forthcoming on digital, Soundboy. First off, you heard A Change Is Gonna Come, Marcus Visionary. And this is Transmission from Insights. All got them conga kind of flavours, man. Anyway, Shy, listen, anyone you would need to big up?
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to big up B.
Okay.
And the rest of the man them down at House 3, C-Spur. I want to see you on the road soon, fam, so, you know, blessings. The whole of the digital Soundboy camp, Anks, and everyone out there that's been, you know, supporting from day and still supporting it now. You know
of course, man.
Just whoever, man. Whoever's supporting the movement, it's all blessed.
And what's your MySpace?
MySpace.com/Shy FX.
Okay, and you're on Facebook as well?
Yeah, Facebook is Andre Shy.
Oh, wicked, man. So what you got coming up, man? Where can people see you, like, doing your thing?
Oh, God.
It's one of them ones, so no.
It's a mad one, because I've got 2 tonight and 2, I can't remember what it is, mate. This is my email, but I'm all over the place. I'm all over.
Check, it's all in your MySpace anyway, innit?
It needs updating, but we'll be updated tonight. You know what? I had to clear it all up. It was getting a bit nuts, but that's going to be updated tonight. So.
And the album should be dropping when?
No, I'm going to hold that down.
You're going to hold that down.
Yeah, don't back a few times. So,
yeah, for real. It's, you know, don't make no kind of like big statements on like when album releases are coming out, man. And your general feeling of the year, man. Has it been a good year for Shy FX?
For me, it was more about setting up the label properly and watching the artists grow and stuff. I mean, guys like Benny now, he's playing alongside David Rodigan and he's headlining the shows. You know what I mean? It's tidy.
Wow.
He's got to a place where he's really comfortable. It's just cool. Just, you know, guys like James as well, Breakage. I mean, tunes like Clarendon.
Man,
do as well as it did.
Breakthrough.
You know, it was cool to be part of that. Do you know what I mean?
And Marcus Visionary as well. He's a great guy.
I mean, he's got some big things coming. I mean, you know, it's been a good year for the label and the camp. I've had a few dramas, to tell you the truth, like deaths in the family and all sorts. So, you know, it's been a bit of a mad one.
Of course, been up and down for you, man.
Yeah, it's been up and down. That's just life in general, innit?
Of course, so, man. That's the way it is. And 2008, New Horizons, baby.
All blessed, man.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, Shy, many, many thanks for coming in. There's so much subjects that we didn't talk about, like double dropping. But maybe we'll have a private talk about that, you know what I'm saying? And maybe another time you can come in. Hopefully after the album drops you can swing by again.
Definitely. How you mean? I'm banging on your door, mate.
You know your family, man. You know you can do that. And Rio, I'm waiting for some gigs, dog. You know what I'm saying? I usually get 4 off you a year, and this year's been a bit threadbare, sir. But anyway, Shy, many thanks. Bless, and hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, sir.
Thanks for inviting me.
You take care, man. Peace.
the home of UK drum and bass. It's Fabio on Radio 1. Fabio, 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 Fabio,
It's a UK thing, it's a worldwide thing. Drum and bass on Radio 1.
That's the sound of Logistics and a little thing called the 96 thing. And before that, we had the sounds of Makoto alongside A-Sides and a thing entitled Night Flight, bringing that vibe. Big shout going out to the Swerve crew. Remember, each and every Wednesday we represent. We've got a Christmas party cracking. In the week, we've got Caliber Makoto in the house. Bless once again going out to Shy FX, came by, had a wicked time, man, and playing some killer cuts. Watch out for the album next year. Watch out for some big tunes on Digital Soundboy. Respect to that. Right, we're going to drop into a little old school groove. We've got the One Extra and Radio 1 chart coming up real soon. Taking you back to the days of, I think, from around 94 to up to this present day, really. We have got to give a lot of love and respect going out to Died, Crust, Ronnie, the whole Full Cycle crew. Because I remember first time hearing the whole Full Cycle thing, they brought something completely different, completely fresh to the game. And a real pioneer in that setup was, of course, the mighty DJ Died. And I spoke to him in the week. He's going to come by Swerve and he's going to do an old school kind of Full Cycle set. And I was digging through some of my tunes and I came up with this little gem. So for all you old school heads, it's yours. The incomparable DJ Die. A track called On Time. You know, I like to play the old school flavours, that little underground ones, little deep ones. That came out on Full Cycle, I think 98. Big shout to the camp. Big shout to Ronnie Size. Long time no see, Ronnie. Need you back in the game, dog. Need you back. Right, we have got the official 1Xtra and Radio 1 D&B chart rundown. Last week's number one was Chaser Status, Hurt You on Ram. But there's some big tunes in the charts, and we're going to see if that has been toppled this week. Many thanks to all the contributors. Juno Records, Hard to Find, Boss Tunes, Know-How, Drum and Bass Arena, Store, etc, etc, etc. So this week we have got the official 1Xtra and Radio 1 D&B chart. Remember you can hear this every single Wednesday night on Bailey's show 10 till 12. This is a little recap. Here we go, baby.
The official 1Xtra and Radio 1 Drum and Bass Top 10.
At number 10, The Chemist Drop Audio on Ninja Tunes Down 3. Number 9, DJ SS, The Lighter 2007 on Formation Records. Number 8, Scientific, Disconnected on Hospital, new entry. Number 7, Break, Submerged on Subtitles, second highest new entry. Number 6, Drum Sound and Bassline Smith, Harder on Technique, down 3. 10 weeks in the charts, Hazard and Distorted Minds, Mr. Happy on Players, down 1. Number 4, Pendulum, Granite on Airstorm, up 2. Last week's number 1, Chasing Status, Hurt You on Ram Records, down 2. Number 2, Dillinger, the Tunnel Grinder EP on Valve, the highest new entry this week. So number 1,
this week's chart topper.
So number 1, Disco Dodo, Links, Creative Source. It's number 1 again, baby. Watch out for the VIP coming of that real soon. Links has almost finished it, so we are gonna have that as an exclusive on the show, hopefully next week. Big up to Ricky Hatton, he done his best, but he was fighting a grand fighter, and we made the age-old thing that we do in this country of overhyping somebody. And Hatton, great fighter, but Mayweather's a great boxer. Boxers usually beat fighters every time. So big up to Ricky, but man, I tell you what, Floyd was sick. So we haven't got long left of the show. Once again, all love going out to Shy. Wicked stuff. Some great new tunes coming out on the label. And we've got about another... How long we got left, boss?
Just another 10 minutes.
Okay, we've got about another 10 minutes. Disco Dodo. Number 1 this week on the official One Extra and Radio 1 chart. Remember, catch this chart each and every Wednesday with Bailey on One Extra. Remember to check that out. Brand new from Zinc. It's been a night of exclusives. This is how we do on Radio 1. Big shout going out to all the Herbal crew. Herbal each and every Sunday popping off. Of course, Grace. And remember, if you want to get locked onto Facebook, go to groups, press join, and you're in. And big up to my team, Spurs. Finally found winning moments just at the right time when Arsenal are losing theirs.
Radio 1.
show tonight. Really, really enjoyed it. Remember, you can check out Listen Again to listen to the show anytime you want. Check out full track listings online. Head to our pages at bbc.co.uk/Radio1. Next week I'll be back with another big show. In the meantime, thanks for listening tonight. Up after me is the One Extra Takeover, and then after that at 5 a.m, Ras Kwame with Jay Sean in session. That's all tonight, and it's all good, and it's all Radio 1. So that's the end of Fabio FM tonight. We've got the takeover coming up. We have got one last tune, and it's a big, big, big tune. So until next week, be cool and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Radio.
Shake it, cause you know the vibe is what you make it. Twist it, stomp it, bounce it, shake it, cause you know the vibe is what you make it. Twist it, stomp it, bounce it, shake it, cause you know the vibe is what you make it. Twist it, stomp it, bounce it, shake it, cause you know the vibe is what you make it. Shake your body, up, down, stomp your feet and spin around. Let the rhythm take control as the beat is taking over your. Shake your body, up, down, stomp your feet and spin around. Let the rhythm take control as the beat is taking over your. Shake your body, up, down, stomp your feet and spin around. Let the rhythm take control as the beat is taking over your. Shake your body, up, down, stomp your feet and spin around. Let the rhythm take control as the beat is taking over your soul.